Good evening and tonight, viewers. This is Three Roads Gaming. Now let's ride. Last time on Let's Play let's replay Final Fantasy VII. Well, we saved Fort Condor. Only battle in the game you can lose and still continue. Well, let's go here. I guess he just cycles between those three things. And he says Zinna gears, because, you know, you gotta have that co-branding. You just gotta. Okay. Go ahead and save it. Here. There we are. Gold Saucer's still closed. Anyway, if I wanted to talk to the NPCs here, they just say something to the effect of... There we are. They'd all just say something to the effect of, oh, they were moving stuff through here. Anyway, these monsters are now like nothing. Like they don't even matter. They're nobody. Gonna go ahead and save there in case I really screw the pooch. There we are. You'd think at this point there'd be a stronger class of Shinra soldier, but not yet. That's the next area. It can drive anything, even a train. Gonna probably take about 3 minutes to get on. There we go. I was right. Well, closer to 2, but still. Each one of these has a different encounter. Alright, both of those were pretty quick. Next we got this guy here, Wolfmeister. I believe he's weak to... I didn't give him enemy skill. Oh well. He's weak to water. See what Magic Breath does to him. That was pretty easy. We got Cure. There we are. Alright, let's see here. There! Enemy skill. Because I want it for this one. Magic Breath. There we are. You can steal an armor from it, but it's not worth it. Alright, he was easy. Yeah, you need to leave it probably about a solid minute. Or else you'll crash into the town. And that'd be a mondo bummer. And we got the huge materia. Yeah, sure, I'm sure that'll work. Ultima, really good spell. Another one in the class where you have to gain it up to level 2 before you can use it. You could get it if you didn't win, you just have to pay 50 Gs for it. I don't really think it's all that worth it. Yeah. Anyway, we... And yeah, it's a slightly different line than what you get if you do Fort Condor second. Though the sentiment is the same. You know, we talked to this lady. I don't know why her husband had a extremely powerful limit break, but oh well. Maybe that's just a keepsake. That's just how they commemorate one another. Okay. Go ahead and save. Also, do we have Comet? Who has Comet? Alright, so what we're gonna do here, we're gonna stick Comet Elemental in Yuffie's armor. Because Comet is of the hidden non-element. I believe Comet is hidden elemental. Well, we'll certainly see. Also, let's go to the charity store here. Get a crystal sword. Crystal bangle. Why did I get... Yeah, I can get one for Tifa, I guess. It's like, why did I get that one? Because I have the Imperial Guard for Cloud. Anyway, let's go ahead and Talk to Tifa. And we're staring at its crotch as the battle transition happens. As you do. I need to get Big Guard for her. Okay, yes, I was right. Yeah, Comet is of the hidden non-elemental status. Therefore, with elemental in your armor, Ultima Beam will do less, none, or even heal you. Well, less or no damage, rather. Or maybe heal you for negative damage. Thing in the background there looks like a summon materia. If only. That's terrible earthquake safety, by the way. I looked it up, I was curious, for the first LP. Going to an open area is, I think it's like one of the worst things you can do. Really, only that nurse is doing anything remotely smart. Get under something that you know can handle stuff falling on it. They almost make it. I think this was the only FMV done by this particular artist. Hence why they look different there. Anyway, Cloud's about to go to therapy. Min will literally dive into the live stream before going to therapy. And Tifa's gonna kind of go nuts. Because, you know, the live stream. Sin's toxin. Where are we indeed? We start with the spicy southwestern cloud. Or maybe not, we start with this one. The northern cloud. Yeah, she doesn't really care for Sephiroth. And now she's finally gonna fess up. As we could probably have guessed, it was not Cloud in Nibelheim. It was someone else. Someone that I'm sure the game would go out of their way to introduce you to them. Yeah, it's the guy with the ridiculously spiky hair. He was running out of hair gel money. He needed the cash. I used to put a lot of gel in my hair. It's not really worth it. Like, it felt like it would take an hour to get that shit out of my hair. And it's like, I gotta do this every day? Hell no. And it didn't even look that good. Actually, I think it wasn't even so much gel as it was. It wasn't like a lot of gel, just more of the... It was like the extremely max hold gel. That hair could stop a bullet, though. Anyway, yeah, we recalled the night at the well, but that's not enough. And little Cloud Jr. here is gonna start to be our spirit guide. God, I feel this so hard. I was one of them douchebags when I was a kid. Like, I was one of those... I probably went through like a 2-year period where I just didn't laugh at anything. It wasn't like a depression thing. It was more just like a wanting to be seen as an adult thing, which completely failed. Not only did the adults not see me as an adult, but my peers saw me as a weirdo. So, you know. I didn't just fail, I went backwards. You know, sometimes in life when you fail, you're just kind of stuck in the same place. And other times you go backwards. This was the latter. There we go, that wasn't that good. Moved some newspaper units. Maybe she clips the coupons or something. I don't know how old they're supposed to be, because she looks like... I'm gonna ballpark her at 10 or 11, and... I just don't think a 10 or 11-year-old would believe something this foolish. 7 is about the youngest, or the oldest I would accept, doing something that dumb.
Based on the other...
They could be 7 or 8. Maybe she just looks... Maybe she's just really tall. She got tall fast.
Very...
That is true. Alright. But yeah, they, yeah, 7 or 8, that's about the oldest I would accept. Being, this naive. I think an 11 or 12-year-old might believe it, but they wouldn't act on it. Anyway, little skull shirt is gonna flee. And these two children are done for, but Tifa continues unabated. If you remember earlier when there was something like back then you only scarred your knees, that's to what this is referring. So much like that Rick and Morty episode, it's a completely embarrassing memory that saves us. I mean, you know, if you want to lie effectively, you make up embarrassing stuff. Alright, let's go to the... somewhere. Hey, it's fake Cloud. Yes, Zack. Everyone knows Zack. The first time I played this game, I bypassed Gongaga because I didn't know about it. So I'm like, who is Zack? Why am I supposed... Everyone... The game appears to... Like... I'm supposed to know who Zack is, but I don't know who Zack is. Where was Cloud? That's a good question. There's a theory about this. If you'll remember... retro version Cloud carried a preemptive materia, which lets you get sneak attacks on the enemy more often. So, yeah, that's how I was able to get Sephiroth in the back. This is more satisfying than the original story, which is... Anyway, I drew my sword and we were about to fight the end. The music that's playing is so beautiful. Also, it's correct again. But yes, Cloud did not become a soldier. If you wanted to, you can go into Cloud's house during the flashback, and their discussion is kind of contentious with his mom. And that probably really happened, because, you know, she probably was like, What the hell? You're just a grunt?
It's weird that Sephiroth, like, engages with the lower ranked members.
It's true.
As if they were on his peers. Like, he knew that's his hometown, asked him how it felt, like...
Maybe he was just an okay, like...
He seems like he was a good boss before he, like, went off the rails.
Yeah, by all indications, before he snapped, he was probably an okay guy.
Like, Senpai noticed him.
Yes.
And then Senpai did all this.
Yeah, he's got his mother's head.
Sometimes you just get your mom's head, take
Yep.
it off her body, and walk off with it.
Yep.
Totally normal thing to do.
Going to put it in Hayden's grave. Give it a third head. Just start burying all our heads in Hayden's grave. So many heads.
Joseph Haydn needs a third head in that
Yes.
coffin.
If someone ever gets decapitated, just drop their skull in there.
Like, he's got a real one his, and then the fake one that they passed off is his.
Yes.
But, like, the rumor is that there's another, or that the fake one was a real one, and, like, I feel like we should add another real one.
We should.
Just to make that rumor true, because it's much more interesting.
Also, this crescendo is beautiful. And that's how Sephiroth died the first time. Anyway, yeah, that's the story. Cloud actually did kill Sephiroth. Now it's gonna be all your powers combined. It's like, Mogu in Breath of Fire. And North Star Cloud will finish everything.
I'll form the head.
Yes. I loved in the cartoon where he just kind of muttered it to himself. Okay, so here's this, here's that, and I'll form the head. I don't know how they're gonna get back, but it's all the same.
Gonna wash up. Yeah. They just wash up.
Were they really in the live stream, or were they just having a shared coma? Oh well. I'm sure whatever the final chapter of Rebirth is, I'm sure it'll spend entirely too long explaining why. And she's gonna briefly pass out, but she'll be fine now. And we learn, Cloud's gonna fess up to everything. Yeah, he's a total loser, even though he killed the world's strongest man, and we're gonna learn what happened to his buddy later, but yeah. I don't know how he got his hold of Genova cells. Maybe he'll on the black market or something. How is that not different? Alright, gonna bring along Tifa and Sid for this next one. Alright, we'll go to Junon. Junon. Yunon. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and save, call it an episode, and then next time next time we'll actually probably screw around a bit. There's some stuff that I want. Anyway, this has been Three Roads Gaming. Sure, I'm glad the road brought you here. Hope it brings you back my way again soon. Have a good one, everybody.